have now joining us Commissioner Emile Thompson, who is going to tell us how we can stay connected, because it seems like we're getting a little disconnected because we're not pushing those special numbers anymore. Commissioner Thompson, welcome to WIN TV. Need you to unmute yourself so we can hear you.
Sorry, I still forget to do that. Thank you for having me, Denise. I really am excited about being here today.
My pleasure. So tell us, well, first of all, give us the spill. I know there's a spill about 711, so just give us that first.
Yes. Well, DC, like many other jurisdictions, states, cities across the nation, is dealing with an influx of additional phone numbers, whether it's because of new residents or cell phones or other digital devices. We have burned up the 202 area code, and somewhere in the third quarter of 2022, there will be no longer any new 202 area code numbers to give out to people when they need a new phone number. And so the district has come up with a new area code that's 771. And so if you begin to get a phone, if you get a phone anytime after, I think about Monday, you could run into the possibility of getting that new 771 area code.
Factoid, I don't know what it is. So tell me, how many 202 numbers are there out there?
So they're roughly about, I think it's a little over 8 million 202 area codes. And so we have burned through them all. Again, whether it's new residents or people who had the number and maybe have gone to another state and taken it with their cell phone. We are just running out of those numbers to assign people who want a phone.
And 771, I mean, what's so unique about that? Why did we end up getting that number?
That's a great question, and I don't have the answer to that question. I think that's something that's worked out at the FCC and through the phone companies and whatnot to make sure it doesn't conflict with an area code elsewhere or provide any problems like that. So it's not something that the commission ourselves does. It's something that is presented to us and we approve.
So this it seems as though I remember. I don't know where we've kind of were in one place having to use the area code, and then we weren't. And then when a lot of district residents moved out to Prince George's County, I know they always had to use an area code, it seems, in order to make their calls. And that seems to have gone back a few years ago. So, and I guess it's because in the state of Maryland, there are different area codes. There's that 301, 410, and maybe some others. So is that why, is that another example of why we are making this transition?
Exactly. Now, because you have multiple area codes, you're going to have to now dial the full 10-digit number. So area code plus the 7 digits. And that began fully on, I believe, October 9th. So we're about a month into that now. And I mentioned before, once November 9th comes, if you go and get a new number, you might get that 771 area code. One of the questions that we receive from a lot of people is, well, if I have a 202 number already, will I keep that 202 number? And I want to assure everybody, you will keep your 202 number if you still have it. If you have it, there will not be any change to your phone number. This only applies to new phone numbers.
Right.
And of course, there's no cost associated with this at all. That's going to be billed to the customers.
Right. Well, I think it's good for people to know this. I know that if anybody's picked up their phone, I may have said this a few minutes ago, but picked up their phone recently, dialed a number. First of all, we don't remember numbers anymore, but because it's all in our phone. But if we didn't have that area code there, even if it's you're dialing your own house, it wouldn't go through. The call just does not go through. And so this is a reminder that it's not that you didn't pay your cell phone bill. It's just that you need to dial 202.
Yes. And I'm sorry. Go ahead. No. So I was going to say that actually brings up an excellent point. One of the things that we've been trying to remind people is if you have numbers programmed somewhere, if you have numbers on stationery, maybe dog tags, luggage tags, make sure those numbers have the full 10 digits because you don't want to have the problem that you just talked about where, you try and dial a number and it comes up as, not going through. And so you want to make sure that those things are updated to have the full phone number plus area code.
Right. Well, I'm really happy that you came on to share this with us and to let folks know, there's nothing wrong. It's just we're growing
Yes.
exponentially, and we've run out of numbers. So now we've created some new numbers
Yes.
for us to communicate with each other. I look forward to more news coming out of the Public Service Commission. So, keep us updated and
Certainly.
come on back and see us sometime.
Okay. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks much.